Hello, welcome to my February 15th, 2023 NBA picks. We went 2-1 yesterday, not too bad, but we can do better. Derek White crushed it. He really is that guy. It kind of came down to the wire, but then they went into overtime and he left, no doubt. But luckily, Ayton, Booker, and Fox all destroyed their lines, and we hit that before halfway through the fourth quarter. But let's move on to today's slate. We've got two straight picks, a same game parlay, a lean, and then at the end of the video I'm going to express an idea that I kind of need a little input on. Should be exciting for you guys. But yeah, let's move into our first pick of the day. LaMelo Ball over 16.5 rebounds plus assists. Honestly, I think Ball has a very nice game, points, rebounds, assists, so there's all sorts of combinations out there that you can use. The Hornets are taking on the Spurs tonight, aka two teams who don't play defense. They play very fast, and LaMelo is over this line in three straight. The Spurs allow a lot of assists and rebounds to opposing point guards. The books have set the over-under for the game at 244-ish points, so there's going to be a lot of points in this one. A lot of assists coming in this one, and a lot of shots taken, leading to a lot of boards. I really like LaMelo in this game, so I'm taking his over 16.5 rebounds plus assists. Moving on to my second straight bet today, James Harden over 30 plus points plus assists. He averaged 32 points plus assists this season. He's done this in 20 of his last 24 games. And to sweeten it up a little bit, he's at home tonight where he plays his best basketball. Should be a fun game between the Cavs and 76ers. Can't wait to watch this one. And for my final bet today, I'm going to do a same game parlay. We crushed this last night. Let's run it back again tonight. It's four legs. The first leg is Julius Randle over 20 points or 20 plus points. So he could get 20 and still hit this. He's done this in 13 of his last 16 games. He's averaging 24.5 points this season, and he's averaging close to 26 points per game in his last 10 games. In his 3 games versus Atlanta, he averages almost 27 points per game, and FanDuel has his line set right now at 26.5 points. I like Trae Young at 20 plus points tonight because he's done this in 23 of his last 25 games. He averages 27 points per game this year, averaging just about 27 in his last 10 games as well. He only scored 21 on average in their 3 games versus the Knicks, but the one time they played the Knicks in Atlanta, he got 27 points, just like he's done on average for this season and in the last 10. And tonight they play them at home again, so I expect at least 20 points out of him. My second to last leg, Jalen Brunson, 20 plus points. He's done this in 9 straight games. He averages 24 points per game this season, and in the last 10 games, he averages a ridiculous 32 points per game. The Knicks are great when him and Randle play together, and they tend to score more when they play with each other than when a star is out. They kind of alleviate pressure off each other that way. His line is the same as Trae Young's and Julius Randle's, set at 26.5 points. And for the final leg of this same game parlay, I'm going to take DeAndre Hunter to get 10 plus points. He's averaging almost 16 points per game this season and almost 16 in his last 10 games. In his last 20 games, he's got at least 10 points and 18 of them. And he averages a crazy 20.5 points when he plays the Knicks in all 3 games this season. So those are my 3 for sure bets. I do have one lean today, and a lean, if you don't know, is a bet that you're not 100% certain about taking. You lean towards taking it. And for me tonight, that is Nikola Vucevic, under 39.5 PRAs. Now let me tell you why I would take this. Well, he's gone under this line in 22 of 27 games, which is very solid. He's gone under in 3 straight, and he averages 32 points plus rebounds plus assists on the year. And in his last 10, he's averaging 35. To cap all that off, last time he played the Pacers, he only got 28 PRAs. But there's a reason that the books set this at 39.5. They're not dumb. And the Pacers have 2 big questionable players that would hugely impact Vucevic, including Miles Turner. And DeMar DeRozan isn't playing tonight, and usually when he doesn't play, Vooch gets a lot more looks and shots off, and he tends to take advantage going over this line the last 2 times DeMar was out. So do what you want on this one. I'm going to keep it as a lean for me tonight. And yeah, that's it for my picks today. I do have some ideas coming up. I think after the NBA All-Star game, I'm going to start with something like $100, bet with it for, let's say, a week. and I'm going to end up giving the winnings away from that either to, I was thinking somebody on the street, a charity, or a random subscriber. We can do a mix of this. I'm still trying to figure it out, and that's why it's going to come after the All-Star break. But any input you guys would have on that would be excellent, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.